Last week I checked out the Rival 650 wireless mouse by SteelSeries, and we're going to continue on in the same fashion, but we're going to check out the Apex Pro mechanical gaming keyboard. So stick around. After taking out the keyboard from the box, it seemed relatively standard. Nothing too unique really stood out except for, well, there's the display. The OLED display is right there, which brings a multitude of functions, allowing you to tap in deeper into the keyboard, as well as a multimedia port, allowing you to adjust the volume, which is kind of a highlight for me. Super simple, quick, accessible is what the name of the game is here, and it has omni-point switches. Wow. You might be asking, if you're new to the world of gaming keyboards, and why is this such a big deal? Well, in simple terms, it allows you to adjust the sensitivity on how quick some of these mechanical keys or switches will activate. So if you're in a game and you want to get on the movement quicker, it allows you with a simple press of the button and you're off and running, or you can completely adjust it to bottom out the key. A very cool feature and something unique when it comes to the world of gaming. If you sometimes maybe throw the grenade by accident and don't mean to, well, now you can adjust that completely and not have to worry about maybe grenading yourself or your buddies that are nearby. The OLED Smart Display is a unique feature. It is customizable if you want to put in your own graphic. Don't expect anything too high intense when it comes to this display. It is unique, but it's more or less for a function, and that purpose is to be able to go into the keyboard and completely adjust it all together. By holding down the menu input button, it will then allow you to go in and adjust all the settings from illumination, macros, actuations, profiles, settings, and so forth. Then it has the metal roller, which allows you to scroll through all these settings and completely change whatever your presets might be. Change up your profile, go from one setting into the next, and get into the actuations, which are the omni-point function switches that we're really highlighting here when it comes to this keyboard. A lot of base features, but at the same time, high-end features that you can adjust and play with when it comes to the world of gaming, or if you want to just use it for everyday use, allowing you to switch out the profile as you go each and every day. Work function, gameplay, completely up to you, and a sweet and quick and easy function. To back out of the menu, it's quite simple. Just tap the menu button and it brings you back to the last feature you were at, or completely out of it and right back to the display screen itself. Taking an overall look at the keyboard itself, you'll notice the USB pass-through port, the OLED Smart Display, a metal roller for all your functions, and the menu button. When we take a look at the back of the keyboard, you'll have the note that there is 3 different ports that we're able to route our cord through for just better management when it comes to laying it out on your computer table. We also have the magnetic wrist rest, which is this hard-like surface, but it has the soft rubbery texture to the top of it. It's actually quite comfortable and very smooth. One of the nice features that comes with the SteelSeries is the actual SteelSeries Engine that allows you to go in and completely customize your keyboard, your mouse, or headphones, depending on what product you have, and well, that's no different when it comes to the Apex Pro. So let's check that out. Something to take note on is the ability of onboard profiles. Giving us 5 different configurations gives us the ability to have 1 for gaming, 2 for everyday use, and maybe 3 for editing that we do here at Inside the Game, making our life quick, easy, and simple. We can customize the key bindings, meta bindings, actuations that we touched on earlier, how sensitive you want these keys to react. Something to take note of here is not all these keys have that ability. If you're left-handed, that might be a problem because you might want to use the arrow keys. But we can also get into illuminations and of course the OLED and settings here that we touched on earlier with the roller. My time with the SteelSeries Apex Pro mechanical gaming keyboard has been awesome, but there's definitely a few little notes to take away from. Because it is a more compact keyboard, they've actually slimmed down the enter button. More of a personal thing just because I have clumsy fingers and I like the bigger enter button, but that's something I've noticed when I was using the keyboard. Also take note, when you're connecting the keyboard to your PC, it does require you to use 2 3.0 USB slots. So if you're already crammed for space, this could become an issue. However, it didn't really affect me. It does work great. I've loved the keyboard. It's smooth. It's so smooth. The way the keys feel are really nice, sensitive, and just fit my hand very well as I'm typing away. One of the highlights, actually, one of the better computer keyboards I've used in a very long time. It was awesome to have. Also take note that the fact that this comes in at a price tag of $200. It's not cheap, but I think it's a lot there for your dollar as well. You're getting a solid keyboard. It doesn't flex, it doesn't break, it won't bend, and it's not flimsy. It's a solid keyboard. I had a great time. This keyboard is well worth the $200 in my time, and it comes in at an 8.5. The Apex Pro mechanical gaming keyboard is nearly perfection at your fingertips. The OmniPoint switches are great for every gamer, and the OLED smart display makes this easy and accessible. It is a bit pricey, and two 3.0 USB slots could present a problem for some.